men, but he does lack a certain tenderness.
I heard Mid's building a workshop down in the stores and shit. I suppose space is the one thing we do.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment?
It's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for us.
What about me, bitch?
Filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
I'm rolling up, bro. We back with another Final Fantasy gameplay, man. I'm 50% in. I be doing the side quests and shit. That's why the only reason I haven't even, you know. I only play games when it's on the 5. Okay, only time I play games when a nigga go live on. That's what me in the highway. Bing, 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 boom, bing, 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 boom, bing, 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 bing.
just stand there gawping.
Scared the
Leave
fuck out of me,
Matilda
girl.
with me. I'll send everything on to her when I've got it.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? I'll see what I can do. Till I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Good oil in this, should be enough to keep us. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom.
Come clap.
And she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I... You know, the one over at Martha's...
That's right. I'll ask Martha.
Clive, what brings you to the rest?
I said, you girl, what's the word?
Finds itself in need of an extra carpenter.
I nigga
I
start
wondered if I
blushing,
might be able
start
to borrow
stuttering.
Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
You got me on the fucking goose chase. Martha, man,
Don't ask me what Bernard's doing in Cressida.
Fuck, girl.
He'll have
You
his
gonna hit me
reasons,
up.
though, I'm sure.
You know, I'll be saving the world and shit.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Faster!
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? That beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. Tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Probably got red as fuck.
There is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I a visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with thieves. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Thank you kindly. Take care.
Let's do it.
This shouldn't take long.
What's up? What's up? Gotcha. That's not what I was trying to do. Oh, I thought that was... Yeah, he could have been dead. Yeah, he dead now, though. He dead now, though, nigga. We all chill. Mission completion. Dragon talent. I got so many dragon talents.
That should do it.
Let's do it. Come, Clive.
You made short work of that lot.
Oh man, I fought a lava monster.
Thank you, son. Now, rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Don't be late, nigga.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before I do something else.
Have I been here before? I don't remember. Three bloody hides. Torgal. Actually, hold on. Let's see what the Titans got. I'll turn my camera off real quick. That's kind of crazy. That's how I did that. That's how I got 3. Alright, anyway. Come, Clive. We gotta finish this bitch.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
I don't know what there's 2.
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Arthur's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen. So as soon as Bernard...
Better make me some shit.
That's my good deed for the day done.
Oh, submission.
Let's see how Jill's faring.
What the hell in the infirmary? I was just about to go there too. Damn, that's a nope. Get this first.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about? Haven't you heard? Mid's back.
Not Mid's bad.
Do you have a moment, Sid?
What's going on?
Coles. They were moving the curse breaker. They should be back by now. I can't help.
They know the work is dangerous.
But what if I've got them all killed before they go out? I always but I never really thought how my words might affect them.
Damn, I don't get nothing.
We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid.
Nothing but bad XP. It
I'm
helped me kill the
sorry
boss
to
like
trouble
that.
you with this.
Girl,
The
shut the
plan
fuck
was to
up.
intercept the slaver.
Oh, you know what I'm here for. I do this shit. We own it. Gotta love fast travel.
Slavers don't even bother with Northreach now. They're all the hide.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Forgot my camera was off. What's going on?
Thanks, Cal.
Get me back on my feet. I'll tear those bastards in.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
I could done, nigga. Oh, it's right there, huh? Look at it right here.
The carriage.
Well, it ain't hurting shit. It ain't hurting shit. Come on, man. Everybody else has got home. Them areas, man, I love them wide range attacks. Just make it so.
Who are you?
Well, I'm that nigga.
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If they got,
Why should we run?
perhaps. But we're here to give you freedom, safety, the life you...
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then.
This man risked his life to save yours.
Fine.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid.
Thank you.
They safe. They safe.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
They safe, girl.
Sid, if I just waited a little longer, I might have been... Or maybe I wouldn't.
Cole and the others got home safely.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months. And what kind of leader said I should have urged greater caution, told...
We swore the same oath as you.
It's good to see you safe.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
Cole, I never doubted your... Thank you. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk, but...
You will.
Quest complete. Oh, yeah. Another one up here, boy. What we got over here?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
I'm
Come to
listening.
claim your just
What y'all got?
desserts.
Yeah. I must see.
Here you are. All done?
Ah, Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs...
Of course. Take good care of her, won't
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had some...
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about talk. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twin.
Talia has tasked me with... I don't think I can... I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. Is it...
You don't need me to answer that. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But and we must lift that burden. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also...
I know. But griping about my lot helps no...
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go. No one knows herb law, unfortunately.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. Don't get surrounded. It's over. Stay down.
Come on, man. Easy.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Easy as missions.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
I hope you didn't have to.
Only the usual.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes.
You'll do fine.
Thank you for the kind... Sorry, the brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's one ill-conceived incision. And even success means I became a physiker to help people, not...
Curse breakers lead hard lives. They toil in the shadows, and yet we never won for conviction.
Conviction?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than me. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. Thank you for helping me remember that.
I'm like I'm fucking rich.
Damn the bastard who thought to mix branding ink with the foulest poison.
Alright, where's she at?
Yeah. What's that all whispering about?
Gotta be sure. Make sure this motherfucking city's safe.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we got her.
But they just be talking. They just be gossiping.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound.
You think?
A rare frostwolf.
Frostwolf.
An animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Swear to God.
Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Duh. Nigga, wait, what?
There you are!
Pause.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
What do you mean by that? Sometime later.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest.
And work in earnest we shall.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness.
Walking normal's crazy.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places. If only we knew for certain by what route he left.
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you.
What?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
I'm asleep. He said, my motherfucking nephew alive, nigga.
Dalmekian
Gone.
government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, Were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would, of course, prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little ones have been up to their
It's just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with
This
this
nigga
news of
impressed?
the Dalnekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
He loved his uncle, boy.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop right here, with a little help from Sid.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Yeah. Don't judge me, I thought I was at the bottom already.
What do you reckon Mid's going to make next?
Is it business or pleasure? Fine purse weighing you down. Is that all?
Who's this blue blood? One of Sid's associates?
Family, more likely. I heard tell he's high.
I ain't born crazy.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
He said, thank fuck for that. What is Richard?
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure. I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
So I'm out here in the desert.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way. Accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Ps5.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn bust over you, sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Wow.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
So, Lord Cook has finally made his way.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Hoods up as well.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Oh, pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
What's going on?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in Camber that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
This nigga here, boy, I'm weak. I'm weak. Ah!
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
That nigga was smashing.
The outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Who said, who are you? I'm that nigga, man.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
Oh shit. You feel him?
What is it now?
Huh.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in...
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite an...
By guile, then. Perhaps the death...
Rosina Dalame. But how will we find her? We know naught...
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalame is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
But I did, for human's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Why with this emergency? Because they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
The gate is closed.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman, a long-standing pillar of your community.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually...
Thank you. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me.
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.